Hi, the topic of this day is about of the negotiation guide. Our team are concluded that exceeds 7 points for a good negotiation. The first point is definite goals and objectives. When do you want to negotiate? To need be clear. And what do you want from the negotiation and what kind of the negotiation you want to reach. Also, you have to think in the agreements you need in order to satisfy your needs. Sometimes you have give up with things in order to reach an agreement, file and note all the parties. It's also important to set a date of the negotiation. Second point is clarify the uses. Be clear in what are the uses because in order to negotiate, we have to very specific in what of the boarding use of what do you need, sometime and why. You need to understand that the order of the specific party may have a problems when what you're requesting. It may be good to say hey somebody who can be neutral for the both parties. The final reason is for find the common ground.
Gather information. You need to know what are the needs of the other partner. And also, when you want to negotiate, it's important to know the advantages and disadvantages of the place where are negotiating. Another important aspect is search the information about the past negotiations on the same topic and note what were the results. Humanize and say the climate. It's very important to be professional when you are negotiating and don't be disrespectful to the other party because you are going to have a source difference which can lead to an aggressive temperament that you need to take the control. If it is possible, try to take a break and meditate a little before to continue with the negotiation.
Okay, and also we have to be prepared for a conflict. In negotiation, there have to be two parts, and both parts can have different ideas. We have to take care of this because that different ideas can make a conflict. Also, we have to check the time that we have to to make the negotiation. And another reason of why we can have a conflict, it's the money. To prevent all this, we have to, if in case of a conflict, we have to search a solution, or we need a plan B. Also, to be sure of the negotiation, we have to make a contract, and in that contract we have to specify all the points, the needs, or what the other part wants. And also, during the negotiation, we need assistance of another part to be sure that everything is gonna be okay. And then for the resolution of the issues, if there is a problem, if there is the problem that we can't resolve, we have to renegotiate with the other part if it's possible. And for example, if in the contract we have to negotiate the things that we are going to give to the other part. For example, if we are going to give them knowledge or workforce, for that job we are going to receive money.
Point agreement and confirmation. This is the last step of our negotiator's guide, and it is when we finally reach an agreement and we want to describe this agreement. So it has to be formal, as the negotiation was, or wasn't. Even in some cases, it has to be written down on paper and then signed out by all the parties in the negotiation event. When we write down these agreements, we have to be very specific because that could lead to misunderstandings later and also bring problems. And we don't want to resolve more problems other than the first one we discussed in the negotiation event. So if we follow these steps, we can we can reach to a peaceful resolution. And in conclusion, if we follow all these steps of our negotiator's guide, we can finally reach an agreement that could satisfy all the needs of all the parties good enough. So, but we mustn't forget that sometimes we may lose something to able to resolve a problem or achieve something, and in the worst scenario, we may lose everything. So it is good to be as prepared as we could before negotiating. So thank you.